Yo, what's up, legends? How is everyone doing? Wow, what a pump we've just had today. Are we going to absolutely rock it, go to $31,700, go to $32,000? So far, the price is getting a little bit of a reaction at this new yearly highs, guys. New yearly highs here for Bitcoin, trading above $31,400 at the moment, guys. Let's take a look at the charts, see what is going on, everyone. How's everyone doing, guys? Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. Portfolio is doing absolutely phenomenal. What is up, crypto legends? Make sure to destroy that like button on your way in. We're going to analyze the situation. I'm going to go through the comment section. Is this a time to short the price? Is this going to be a fake out? Or is this going to be the one that it absolutely explodes here and goes to $32,000, $33,000 in the next coming hours? Well, this is on everybody's mind at the moment. Is this the time to short? I think we could start thinking in building up a short position with very low leverage, very low capital. No financial advice, of course, because this could be a fake out. Of course, we could fake out all the way up to 31,700, 32,400, right? I do expect some kind of deep corrective move before the price explodes to $35,000, $40,000, right? Or will this be the moment in the next coming days where we're going to slowly start building up and breaking through here and going absolutely crazy? We need to realize that this is definitely a possibility, okay? And I'll go through why is this a possibility. Very strong similarities from Bitcoin back in 2019. We got the accumulating cylinder from Jesse Livermore, guys. Who's been remembering we've been talking about this here for the last week. Is it possible that a big major breakout is happening, right? It's very much possible. We are testing the strongest resistance resistance zone that Bitcoin has got, guys. Look at this. It's the strongest level. We had a very similar scenario. I would not be surprised. Maybe it's not going to happen in the first attempt. It might happen in the next coming weeks after having a deep rejection from this point, because this is a moment where people are going to get excited, or people are going to over leverage short and don't believe that this is going to go higher. You know, this is a very, very difficult moment because a lot of people might be entering extremely high leverage short positions at this level, thinking that this is going to fake out, thinking that this is going to be a failed breakout and we're going to crash down in the next coming days and weeks. And what is going to build up here a possible massive huge pump maybe in the next coming weeks, okay, if we might have one first failed attempt, is people shorting the market. People want to get into shorts here aggressively, saying, Bitcoin's got to reverse, and then what's going to happen is you're going to have a massive short squeeze crunch here and exploding the market. And this is what we get here with a possible accumulating cylinder from Jesse Livermore, right? This is very much the possibility of what is happening here on the price of Bitcoin, where we are going to see that explosive breakout in the next coming days, okay? Accumulating cylinder and a massive rocket fuel here, where most of the people are going to think this is not going to break out. It's not going to be a successful move. And this is the point where the price could literally explode. Now, back in 2019, we had a very similar scenario where we were hitting the strongest resistance level, the strongest support level here, getting that consolidation for over a month here, getting ready for that explosive breakout, because most of the people, I can already tell you, they were thinking that this was going to be a massive resistance and the price was going to roll down to $1,000. Back in 2019, this did not happen. An explosion happened, and we went in a matter of a few weeks from $6,000 all the way up to almost $14,000. So yeah, very much a possibility. We're testing. This is a zone where I am obviously interested in looking for a potential fake out of the zone, okay? I think the first test could potentially fail, but I'm not in a rush. I will not short the pump, as we have testing this level, testing the resistance, testing here. This could literally explode out of this range. We need to very much accept that, right? It's the strongest support level of 2021 and 2022 that has been tested once already in April. We are testing and consolidating at this level for a few weeks already. And this could literally be a massive reaccumulation event. And most of the retail think that will get rejected, and then the blast off could happen, guys. We just need to accept that it's a very high possibility of happening. Of course, if we're going to start getting wicks here, start getting rejection, right? This could be a very good opportunity to enter some shorts. However, we want to see that exhaustion. We want to see the price get rejected from the $32,500 range, which is the May lower high zone. If we start getting rejected, no rush into shorting, okay? Because this could literally still continue pumping like crazy. But overall, I would expect a possible rejection, right? And there will be time. I know everybody wants to short the top and long the bottom, right? A lot of people want to short and long the top and the bottom. However, it is better to see that clear exhaustion. It doesn't matter if the price does finally do something like this, okay? It doesn't matter shorting here. You can short here, here, or here if this were to be the case of a failed breakout. That's why it's important to see those multiple attempts to see what is happening to get into that short safely. Let's go through the comment section, say hello to the community, smash up that like button, guys, on your way in. We're almost 500 people right now. Bitcoin, new yearly highs, okay? Not all-time highs. I don't think that is going to happen anytime soon. There is a little bit of hype right now at the moment. Supposedly BlackRock is also saying that, hey, Bitcoin is better than gold. You know, there's hype building up for the moment, and this hype could make the price explode. Let's take a look at the comment section. Say hello to the community. Hopefully you are doing absolutely great today, guys. My portfolio is absolutely banging with my Bitcoin holdings. Of course, altcoins, some of them are popping, but not doing so much. You know, portfolio from Bitcoin is doing much better, obviously. I'm out in 31K. What's up, everybody? Now, let's go through the comment section, say hello to the community. I mean, I think this is, this live stream is just basically to enjoy this, price action. We are already testing the highs created here on the 23rd of April, of June, sorry, okay? This was a high that was created about 2 weeks ago, which was exactly at 31,450. We have tested that high already. Has this just been a liquidity grab, okay? And we are going to roll down. It's a possible option. Anybody that is there wanting to short the top of the market, and this is a fake out, this is already creating a failed breakout, okay? So it is up to the trader. I do not know how good your risk management is. There's some people that are going to bet 50% of their account for a short position here. Some people will have better risk and will bet 3%, right? And have a stop loss, give or take a few $100s, right? Because these are the kind of trades that you don't need to go crazy, right? If you think that the price is going to reject, we've claimed the liquidity above this high, and it's going to crash coming all the way down below 29,500 to get that liquidity beneath this zone. Let's just leave it as a possibility that this could happen. However, you need to manage your risk, okay? This would be more of a swing trade scenario. We acknowledge that the price could go higher. Manage your risk, because this kind of short position can turn into, depending on how much you want to risk, this could turn into a 5-6 to reward trade scenario. However, how much are you going to risk here? How much are you going to risk for a short? Some people will go crazy. They cannot manage their risk. I would not bet more than 3% of my account, maybe not even 1%. If you want to build up a short position, you are going to make, if this short position does play out and come into fruition to claim the liquidity beneath 29,500 in the next coming days, don't go crazy. Call it a winner, right? Say you have $10,000 in your account, maybe this could be $100 worth of risk. You can make $500 if the move were to happen to claim the liquidity beneath this zone, right? So it all depends on your risk, okay? I know there's a lot of people that will go crazy, the people that start going crazy here for building up a major short position of thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of dollars, they could get absolutely exterminated, because this is the point, guys, where very similar to 2019, the price could literally explode out. So you want to manage your risk. The thing about building a short position here, you can get absolutely burned because the price could absolutely blast through the level. We need to know that it's a possibility. So I'm just here for education. I'm here on how you can manage your risk if you are interested in doing any type of trading on Bitcoin. You need to manage your risk. People get excited with the pumps. People get excited once we're testing a high. They're saying it's a fake out. It's just a swing failure pattern. It's a liquidity grab. Manage your risk here very, very carefully. This could definitely play out. But if it doesn't, I just want a small percentage of my capital to be lost. Not go crazy. I'm not risking 20%, 30%, 50%, saying I'm going to get into this epic short that is going to give me insane gains and I'm going to buy a new car tomorrow. Absolutely not, guys. You know, this is not the way. This is a way of building up your capital slowly and consistently, because if this price were to come down, you said, oh, I should have risked a little bit more. No, it doesn't. You don't have to think that way. Don't worry. There'll be more trade scenarios to happen here to take advantage. So could this be the possibility? Of course it is, guys. Of course this could be a liquidity grab, just like this was a liquidity grab just a few days ago on the 30th of June. Bang. Liquidity grab beneath all of the lows created from this zone. Liquidity grab, price rockets to the highs. Is this a liquidity grab, fake out, swing failure pattern, and we're going to come back down to the lows in the next coming days? It's definitely a possibility. We do not know how much buying pressure could step in here, and just imagine there's going to be millions of retail short positions. Of course, we can check this with the delta. If there is going to be, longs building up here, retail longs or retail shorts. Very, very interesting scenario. So, I mean, this is obviously a possibility. We have to look at this as a swing trade, possible swing trade scenario. Manage your risk, because, like I said, if you are risking 1% of your portfolio here for a stop loss, I don't know if you have $100 or I don't know if you have $100,000 in your account for the potential trading setups. But if you trade 1% and you can potentially gain 5%, hey, call it a week, call it a great trade. But a lot of people, in the cases here, they do risk too much. They risk too much because price could literally continue to the upside and breaking through. So just stay a little bit cautious. We're going to talk about the major levels in this live stream, guys. I'm going to go through the comment section, say hello to the community. I know a lot of people cannot trade on Bybit. They haven't done KYC. If you want a great exchange that has been working for years now and it's exploding with volume, guys, you need to check out Bitflex, okay? Bitflex is absolutely exploding in volume and there's no KYC requirement. For the small fish, you got a bonus of $10. If you just deposit $100 and make one trade, you will be instantly given $10 for trading. Bitflex, guys, you have the link down below in the description. If you don't want to do KYC, it's the best crypto trading platform alternative to Bybit. I obviously prefer Bybit, but a lot of people cannot KYC, do not want to KYC, they're restricted. Bitflex is gaining in popularity and volume here the last few months, so it's a pretty nice exchange. No KYC required, and they're giving an Apple Watch, guys. They're giving an Apple Watch giveaway, and you can enter the giveaway just by depositing $100 and making one trade. If you are interested, Bitflex for me is number 2. Obviously, Bybit for me is number 1, no doubt. So, will we reject from this level, guys? I'm going to ask a poll right away. And BTC is going up, Bree. You got that damn right. Let's go, Andy. Right, I would have done it an hour ago, but up to you. Right, let's take a look here. I'm going to ask a poll here to the community. And I'm going to ask them, is this a fake out and price will reject? or are we breaking through here in the next coming hours? So I'm going to start that poll right away, guys. Is Bitcoin breaking out? I'm just going to say, is this going to be a fake out? Is this Bitcoin pump a fake out? And you let me know, guys. I want to let you know. I want the community. I want to know what the community thinks. Is this Bitcoin pump a fake out? Let me know, guys, in the poll right away. Let's see the percentage. Let's see how, let's see what the community thinks. Because if most of the people think it's a fake out, I think it's going to break out. If most of the people think it's going to be a breakout, then it's probably going to be a fake out, right? So let's take a look here. DXY, very interesting here. Very interesting scenario on the DXY. Bitcoin getting a little bit of a pullback at the moment. So it's probably going to reject nicely. Let's take a look at the chart here on the lower time frames. Wow, big significant rejection here at the moment. Big significant rejection. So, quick little pullback. I think a little bit of excitement here building up. So it was an option. It was an option. It's coming down. It's coming down. So should I long, says Ayush. Well, you shouldn't really long. It's not the best option to long, the resistance of a level. This is like saying, should I short here, right over here, right? Should I short after breaking down the lows? No, this is, this is classic. There's a lot of fake outs on Bitcoin, okay, happening instantly. So far, it's already rejected over 1%. So that, if you did enter that short with good risk, you are potentially in profits already. It's all about managing your risk, realizing what scenario is happening. So is it a fake out? Is it a breakout? So far, it looks like it is a fake out. So, right. Is this Bitcoin pump a fake out? 70%, 71% of people say yes, it's a fake out. So I guess a lot of you are shorting, guys. A lot of you are shorting right now. So, yeah, let's go through the comment section. Andy, you are late. I'm always late. I'm Spanish. My legends, how are you? I'm doing very good. Aditya, how are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Long from 30,300. Absolutely legend. We talked about yesterday on a video update that, hey, no reason to panic just yet. Bitcoin not in danger just yet, as it is technically creating higher lows. This is a higher low, believe it or not. This was a fake out, big wick, still creating higher lows. As long as we're creating higher lows here, we are still in bullish structure, basically. Massive pump, liquidity grab. I know there was a lot of people bearish, okay? I was personally looking for longs with the Legends trading community. It was a difficult decision. Of course, there could have been some long scenarios today. It was definitely a difficult technical move. It's never easy, right? It's never easy to get the perfect entry, but you could have entered at this zone. One of the things that we were talking about in the Legends trading community, because this is it's a community where we talk about different scenarios, different levels. How can we trade them? How can we have good risk management? There's always, different possibilities in trading this. And obviously every person is different. Every person takes different risk. Every person, doesn't like a trade scenario setup, so they won't take it. Some people are more aggressive and they will take it. However, one of the scenarios that we were talking about in the Legends trading community is the possibility of a kind of a bump and run scenario where the price could literally explode out of this zone. What zone? Well, basically you do get the lower highs from the price action created the last couple of days, guys. And it was not the most beautiful bump and run scenario, but it's definitely a reversal scenario. So if we do take a look at, the lower highs created here, right? So we had these lower highs right there. Okay. There we go with the magnet. So as soon as you start, this could easily be reddened like a bumper run scenario. So let me just get here the trading patterns, and just for anybody that's not aware of a bump and run reversal, it's not the most beautiful one. I've seen better ones, of course, but basically it is having a bump phase, right, where it's this price action to the downside, consolidation, and you're breaking the lower high resistance trend line. As soon as you break out that trend line, you could very much, accept that, hey, the price could rocket, and the target is all the way up from the start of the bump and run phase, right? So you have that bump phase, lower highs, boom, 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 consolidation, you start breaking up, and then this rockets, okay? Of course, it's difficult to jump in a long position, but sometimes you need to take that decision. Am I going to long here the pump, right? Because you want to try and long the retracements, right? That's what we've learned, or, with technical analysis, people usually learn this, right? You don't want to chase the pump, right? You don't want to chase the pump, but sometimes you want to be aggressive, right? Sometimes you do want to be aggressive, and you probably want to say, hey, I am confident this is a bump and run scenario. The target is all the way up here. I'm going to get into small position, and I'm going to build up this position if the market gives me the chance, okay, to get in on the retracement. So far, no retracement, just a small consolidation, and this consolidation happened exactly above the value area high of the entire range. So there was clearly a sign of strength here. There was clearly a sign of strength here going on when you do see this recovery on the price action getting above the point of control, the value area high. And guess what? You're breaking here a bump and run scenario, and you consolidate above the value area high. You might think this is a fake out. You might think this is building up for a massive run. It finally had the run up here the last few hours. Now, in the Legends trading community, it's an educational community. It's not a signals channel. We educate, we talk about the scenarios, we talk about very good risk management, we talk about patterns that could potentially happen, okay? Sometimes it is, we have great trading weeks. Sometimes the weeks are very boring. We don't have the opportunities. Trading is like this, okay? So what we talked about, today in the live stream before the pump, in today's video update, on the Legends Trading community, is several scenarios, several levels, okay? Some of them don't happen because we need to have some plans. We do have some plans here in the Legends Trading community. Sometimes we're waiting for a level and the level is not hit, right? Yesterday we were waiting to long this level. Some aggressive people did enter some long positions at this 30,300. Some people recognize that, hey, I believe whether we do hit this low or not, the price will recover. We were looking for longs here in the Legends Trading community, but the best option would have been claiming this low for that liquidity grab and then run up. But sometimes the market makers, the market is not going to give you that chance and is going to leave without you. So this has been the case. But overall, in today's update, when we talk about several scenarios, we talk about also, the bump and run phase. Hey, this could actually, this is a possible setup. We talk about resistance zones, of course, as well, possible rejections. But we talk about, hey, we do manage to get above this lower high resistance trend line. This is very likely going to rocket because we could have a bump and run phase. And, this was actually what played out. As soon as we were getting above the level, it absolutely rocketed. So congratulations on the people that entered a short position. I did not enter the short as I was, getting ready for the live stream. These events of new yearly highs are for making these kind of videos, right? To make a live stream, new yearly highs. But overall, we're getting massively rejected, you guys. Woo! Whoever entered a short position, you might be in for an epic short, guys. You might be in for an epic short. So, yeah, this short scenario could end up in a massive big crash. Could end up, it's all depending on the trader. Do you want to take profits at this zone? Because we're basically testing the April highs. We got April highs that could be back tested. We could get a bounce, which is right over here. April highs. Will April highs manage to get a back test, or are we going to break down here very aggressively? This could turn into one of your epic trade scenarios, right? So it was an option here. It was an option for a short. The best thing you could do is have good risk management, like I was saying at the beginning of the stream. We were just trading at 31,400. There's an option here of getting into the short. Are you going to get into the short with very good risk management, guys? Because this could end up in a insane trade, okay? Now, you're making already your stop loss in this case, right? Or even more, depending on your risk. Do you want to take profits, or is this going to be a legendary short position? Bitcoin's going to drop down beneath 29,500 in the next coming days. You are the one that decides, guys, at the end of the day, right? So anyway, that's rejection is happening. Will we manage to hold and then get a consolidation and finally break? Stay cautious, stay protected, guys. Wow, what an epic pump and what an epic rejection from the highs here created on the 23rd of June. Absolutely exciting. We talk about the scenarios, we talk about education, how the price can react, how can you manage your risk, guys. Make sure to smash up the like button, because this is what we're talking about. We talk about risk management, how you can trade the scenarios, and just at the beginning of the stream, we talked about, that possibility of, hey, are you going to take that risk for this potential short? We talk about how you can manage this. Don't go crazy. Risk a small amount. If you lose it, it doesn't matter. Just for that, guys, just for the education, just for the scenarios, smash up the like button, guys, because this is live. This is now. This is talking about how we can profit from this market. And if we lose, how we can minimize our losses. Very important always when you're trading, because back in the day, I used to lose a lot of money because I had no idea. I was crazy. I wanted to make huge amounts of money very fast. This doesn't happen in trading, unfortunately. You can get into an epic trade, of course. That always happens. But you want consistently. Right. Andy, I lost entrance in the 1 minute candle. Right. I am still holding, says Bree. Absolutely phenomenal. I took my profit at 31,200, says Toaster. Yeah, no doubt that a high from a zone is a take profit zone if you're long in here or if you're long in here, right? A high of a zone is always good to take profit, and a low of a zone is always good for take profits, no doubt, if you're day trading, swing trading. Long from 16,200 gears. Wow, are you going to long till Bitcoin goes to all-time highs? When are you taking profit? Long time since I haven't been doing some proper swing trading. At least over a year ago since I've been properly doing swing trading. I do small little swing trades that last 3-4 days maybe, but that's about it. I'm very much in zone trading, right? From zones, so more of a day trader. So absolutely phenomenal. Took 80% profits now, letting the rest ride, just like Andy has taught us. Very, very nice. So you're in a long position, you're letting the rest ride. Absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, this is the thing. You can always leave a small percentage open. If you are shorting here and you're happy with this level, this is testing the April highs, which is currently getting a back test. It's getting a little bit of a reaction. If we do zoom in on the lower time frames, guys, those April highs are getting a reaction. Look at this, getting a little bit of a reaction on the lower time frames. So could we get a potential bounce from this zone? It's absolutely possible. Okay, absolutely possible. So far the leading volume is up. Of course, we got a little bit of an aggressive drop here, testing April highs. Are you happy from the short position that you've potentially taken to take some profits here? Okay, 20%, 30%, I don't know. It's up to the trader always. And leave a significant amount from this short because you do believe that Bitcoin will start crashing and going to $29,000 range. Very much possible. Of course it is. So why not leave some of that trade open, protected? You're running a free trade right now, possibly, okay? If your stop loss was here, you can protect your position from that short that we were talking about, okay, here on the live stream. Manage your risk. This could turn into an epic short. It's all different. In the Legends trading community, it's complicated. When you're mentoring, it's a complicated situation because a lot of people don't know how to manage their risk. They risk a little bit too much. I have had people in the Legends trading community losing 20% of their account in one day, and that's why I'm there. I'm here to say, hey, you cannot allow to do this. You need to manage your risk. This is why I'm here. I talk about risk management every single day because there's always a black sheep there that says I entered with a too much of a big position and I lost 20% of my entire capital. And I'm like, you cannot do that. You cannot do that. Definitely not. So this is why I'm talking about it every single day on the Legends trading community. and just manage your risk. It's not about being scared, okay? Because scared money don't make money. It's just managing risk, okay? Geez, wow, amazing, man. No video, no video. Let me know, guys. Am I live? Right. Andy, I must say I have improved heaps in my trading since I started following you. Thanks, legend. Avantos. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, I mean, that's what I usually get really good feedback from the people, because my number one thing on trading is risk management. You know, I'm not the best TA guy. I use simple levels, simple tools, which are effective once you use them with very good risk management. Okay, so like I said when I was explaining at the beginning of the video, don't go crazy. Don't get it overhyped up. I'd make this live stream because it's exciting, and I know a lot of people are going to come and jump in and smash up the like button, right? I know, unfortunately on my channel, you know, people just don't smash up the like button, guys. I would love to see 500 likes. I would be doing a 2-hour live stream tomorrow if I do get up to 500 likes, talking about scenarios, talking about potential levels. If I do get to 500 likes on the stream, 2-hour live stream tomorrow, guys, guaranteed. So let's see if we do get all the way up there. Right now, you know, is this a good long position? This is the question. After creating such a massive pump today and a liquidity grab, right, and a big rejection, the only kind of trading setup that I have seen available here, I mean, you can be bullish all the way here from the run. You can be bullish, saying I'm looking for higher, of course. Can you jump into a long position aggressively? It's difficult. The thing about jumping into a pump is the risk management is very, very difficult, because you could always have that big wick down. But, you know, as saying to the Legends trading community, you know, I'm looking for new highs here, very likely, because this is just a kind of a bump and run phase, right? Where when you're here, you're like, guys, new highs are potentially going to happen in the next coming hours. And it finally rocketed. So it's very difficult to chase this pump, even though you know that the highs will likely happen. So the thing about jumping into a long position here is it's difficult to manage risk when you're chasing the pump, right? Because you very much know that you could get that wick down at some point and then continue up. So it's just very, very difficult to manage risk when you're pumping. Sometimes it's good just to hop on the trade. When you have these kind of patterns, which is the bump and run scenario, when you have the bump and run scenario, you know that, hey, the market is probably not going to give you a good retracement to get into a long, and the price will just run, okay? So, I mean, this has been the case. It's just absolutely rocket. So it's difficult to enter a long. So if you missed out on the pump, it doesn't really matter, because on the other side, what you have, you know, people get frustrated. I missed the long, you know, I'm missing the long, you know, it's pumping and pumping. Why didn't I long here? Don't worry, wait for the next level and jump into a short at the highs, right? It's like, I don't care if I miss the pump, I will be looking for shorts, you know, once we hit a certain level. So missing longs, missing shorts, it doesn't matter. You know, I missed this short because of the live stream. It doesn't, I was getting the live stream ready. I was just talking about the scenarios, and it doesn't really matter. But overall, you know, my most important thing here is the education, right? Because I don't care. There's another trade around the corner. This is the beauty of trading, right? The beauty of trading is that we have more trades around the corner. Just shorted. Stay cautious. Stay cautious. Stay cautious. The best shorting scenario with good risk management was over here. So if you just shorted here, yeah, I mean, where is your stop loss? Where is stay cautious and shorting here? Okay, stay cautious. Where is your risk management? Where is your stop loss? Make sure to manage risk, because we're basically testing the April highs. The possibility of a bounce is there, right? I'm not sure if it will back test the April highs and get the bounce, but stay cautious where you're shorting, guys. Hopefully you are going to get you do have good risk management. I mean, this could end up in an epic collapse. Of course it can. It could end up in an epic collapse. However, where I should have shorted, right? Not you. This is no financial advice, never ever on the channel. Where I would have shorted, of course, is all the way up here, right? Like mentioned here, hey, this is the moment at 31,400. If you want to have that attempt, we talk about the risk management. The stop loss should not be more than 3% of your capital. So you're choosing between 1, 2, you know, depending on how aggressive you are, but never more than 3%. You got the attempt right there. Shorting here. Yeah, I mean, I personally could not short at this exact level. This is the April highs. We're testing the April highs. It's not this April highs could lead to a back test and a rise. So it's definitely not the leading volume is up. Leading volume is up. You know, if I would have shorted here, I would have taken maybe some off the table, 20%, 30%. And because it could turn into an epic swing trade and protect position. That is what I would have done. If I would have shorted here, my position is protected. And in this case. So anyway, let's go. Bounce at 30,970. Yeah, possible bounce. We're going to take a look at some major levels. I mean, when we do take a look at the fixed volume profile here, guys. I mean, we've had a massive blast through here from the Valley area high. And yeah, I mean, we're miles away. I mean, this is very much still in bullish zone. As long as we're above Valley area high, point of control, which we smashed through today, this is very much still bullish. So if you did not short here, I would stay extremely cautious shorting here, you know, because where is your stop loss going to be? If I short here, where is my stop loss going to be? I don't know. This is why I wouldn't short it. I just would not know, you know, could it be something like this? And you could enter a swing trade thinking that this is going to happen. Yeah, the risk to reward is not that nice anymore. It's just not a level to short, gotta be honest. We're at support at the moment, which is the April highs. Getting the reaction and testing it. So the bounce is very much possible. Let's get a look at the session volume profile to analyze the situation. I mean, we do have a nice high volume node here. High volume node that is also acting as support at the moment. So it blasted off as resistance, no reaction, so no short to be taken at that zone. Yeah, this high volume node and the April highs are being back tested for the moment. So stay cautious. I'm going to go through that poll. We got over 500 votes on the poll. Is this Bitcoin pump a fake out? We got 66% of people saying yes. So the most of the people think it's a fake out and we're going to get a massive big corrective move in the next coming days. It is very much possible, guys. This is how Bitcoin works. We get a lot of liquidity to the upside, to the downside. Yeah, so anyway, I do get questions from a lot of people saying, hey, reload the longs. Thanks for your financial advice, says Crypto Biz. Yeah, no financial advice, never ever here on the channel. Just my opinion. I'm just a crazy guy on YouTube that tries to educate people on crypto trading and technical analysis. Okay. Can you explain the leading volume? Well, the leading volume here, without counting this massive red FUD candlestick in the middle of nowhere, because this ain't breaking structure, it ain't doing anything. It's just a massive red candle in the middle of nowhere, right? So this is not leading anywhere. Leading volume means if you're in an uptrend and the volume is much higher on the pump and much lower on the retracement, that means that the leading volume is on the pump, right? So basically, when we go to the lower time frames and analyze the situation of the movements here on the local trend, it's basically the leading volume is the one that is pumping, right? The corrective volume is the one that is retracing, which is usually less than the leading volume. So you could have a downtrend with leading volume, right? Massive downtrend, boom, boom, boom. And this is what is happening, right? So the leading volume should be at the movements down when it's aggressive. When you're consolidating and retracing, you have the corrective volume, right? Which is usually lower. You could have some spikes, but it's usually lower than the leading volume. Leading volume is the one that is trending. Of course, this doesn't mean that you are guaranteed that the trend is going to follow, because what you need to do is zoom out and take a look at the context, and you can say, okay, liquidity grab, we've tested the highs, price could reverse from this point. So you overall need to take a look at the overall context always. I shorted and position is protected, says Aditya. This guy has been following me for a long time, and he knows what he's talking about. He knows how to get into the positions from the education that we have been providing here on YouTube, of course, during the last few years. I'm not doing much education on YouTube at the moment because I basically created the course and wanted to focus more on what is happening on the chart right over here. But I used to do a lot of educational content on the live streams. If you want that course of how we talk about the levels and the possibilities for the trading setups, the course is built. It's down below in the description. You have it right there. It's the Legends Trading Masterclass. You can join that course, of course. You can purchase it. You got the direct link there. If you want to join the Legends Trading community, where I post updates every day on the possible scenarios and setups on how we can have, profitable trades with good risk management. And if we get stopped out, we protect our capital. It's small losses. You also have the Legends community down below in the description if you want to join. If you want a bit of that guidance, the community, if you want to just learn the tools that I use for my trading, you got the masterclass. You can purchase that down below in the description if you wish. Okay, a lot of people ask me, what is this? How is that? Can you explain that? You have it there. Okay, it is down below in the description. Who's hoping for a massive dump? I think a lot of people. I just longed 20x, says basketballs. Yeah, if you're longing from this range, no doubt that this is support. We're getting a reaction. It's getting some kind of reaction here because it's the April highs. Manage risk. If we start losing this April high level, which is a high volume node that was created here as well, when we do take a look at the session volume profile, we start losing this level, we could correct a little bit aggressively. So if the best thing here, if you are attempting any longs, is managing risk. People do not know how to manage risk. The only thing that they will do is add to their position or just don't have a stop loss and have a liquidation down here. If you're at support and there is a chance that you're going to get a bounce from it, you want to cut your losses if the price dumps aggressively. Now, I say this a lot in the Legends Trading community, where if the price does wick you out, you have time to re-enter a long, okay, if you see a liquidity grab. It doesn't matter, right? Overall, your profits should be leading yourself to much more gains than your loss. But a lot of, it happens, of course. The market can wick you out, and then you don't enter the trade, and then the trade goes where you think it was going to go. So you enter, you get stopped out, and then the price goes to where it goes. I mean, this is a classic, market makers do wick people out, but you want to get in after the wick as well, right? If you see that wick, you don't need to be scared of the wicks. They are liquidity grabs, and then the market goes to where you think it's going to go. So, but yeah, this is obviously difficult range. The reason why this is a difficult long position, as we are at this support, is taking a look at the overall context, whether, hey, we've tested the highs, liquidity grab, guys. We know what could happen once this happens. Once this happens, once we have liquidity grabs from lows, right? You got these lows over here. Look at this massive wick. From all of these lows, and even this one, massive wick, whoop, and massive bounce. This has been also the same scenario where you have basically, the highs right there, these highs right there. People already a little bit fearful at this zone. Bitcoin looking for a major corrective move. No. I think one of the main reasons why is because we already had a massive liquidation event here. The reason why it was, we were looking for longs, as soon as we were testing this low potentially. But the reason why the market didn't drop here was we already had a massive liquidation event here, right? Just a few days ago. So it's like, why would the market push down? You're actually still in an uptrend structure. You know, we've already had that wick to grab that liquidity just a few days ago. This high was not tested, so it's like unfinished business, like I like to say. And this is what happened. So liquidity grab all the way over here. That is your decision if you are going to get into a short position right there. Like mentioned at the beginning of the stream, right? Very much a possibility. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if the market does crash down to $29,000 in the next coming days. It's just very much a possibility. How can you risk a trade? To do so is like this: good risk management. Get into the short. Be defensive. Be protective. There is a likelihood that the market could come down in the coming days. And then you got a really nice free trade. You've taken some profits, 20%, 30%, 40% up to the trader, but you can ride a free trade right now, potentially to come down and have that big major corrective move, as this has been a fake out. So we really don't know what is going to happen. I never know what's going to happen, all right? So a lot of people ask me, Andy, you know, pump or dump? My simple answer is I have no idea what's going to happen. What I do know is that the events that could happen during the price action and the levels where we could risk some of our capital without having a gambling, you know, mentality, because we gamblers by nature. We are gamblers, right? We like to, I want to make money. I want to do you know, I've learned the hard way, of course, back in, you know, the last few years. 2019 was a very bad year for me. I was profitable, and then I wiped up all of my profits in a matter of a week, which were profits build up for 4 months. And you learn the hard way, of course, you know, and then, so, yeah, we just, the only way we can do this is with risk management, trying to look for potential setups. Now, this price action might get an epic bounce from here and come back up and test the highs again. You know, it's a very much a possibility. So this is April highs. We're getting a reaction at support. So the best thing is, you know, getting into a short trade at this zone because you've had a liquidity grab. Take some profits at the first support level, which would be this one in my case, and leave some trader open and protect position. If you always make trades like this and you are defensive, it's math. You are going to be profitable at the end of the month. You are going to be profitable if you have this mentality and you keep doing this every single time, you know, and you always risk in between 1% and 3%. You know, it's math. You will be profitable at the end of the month. It's just simple. However, we are emotional. We like to bet a little bit more. Should I long? Should I short? You know, we need to be very, very technical and have very good risk. We are greedy by nature. Gambling is a shortcut because of lack of knowledge. Yeah, I mean, we are greedy by nature, no doubt. I mean, this is the thing. We're gamblers, you know. People like to bet hard. Andy, where do you see the 382 from this run up? Possible long trade from there. The 382 from this run up, possible long. Let's take a look at this scenario here that Mark Dutch is talking about. Mark Dutch, thanks for joining the live stream. Very much. 28,800 incoming, says Eddie Sani. Yeah, I mean, no doubt, it's very much a possibility. You know, if you want to bet, you know, the bet was at the beginning of the stream. Emergency live stream, hey, this is a possibility. You can get into a short, very possible. Obviously, no financial advice. This is no signals on Discord, no signals here. You know, I am not allowed to provide any signals legally, right? And tell you what to do, right? I can tell you what I am doing and what I am looking for, because, you know, people can get sued and you know, it can be dangerous for me. So overall, let's take a look at the from this current pump, the 382. So we got two pivots here to take a look at this pump. Yeah, I mean, this is we're getting a bounce at the 382 as well. Not interesting Fibonacci level. From this pivot low to the pivot high, Yeah, you could arguably discuss it's also the 382. So, I mean, we got a little bit of confluence here. We got the 382 Fibonacci. We got the April highs. You know, even this is a significant level, right? We just tested a really nice high level there. It's still a major level for a fake out, just like we did here on the 23rd of June. We did short this in the Legends trading community, just so you know. We did actually get into a short position here at the $31,300 range. We were very much, you know, knowing that the possibility that this would be a fake out, and you know, some of the Legends trading community did make some epic gains. I say we, but I say I did, and you know, I provided that information in the Legends, and we got the rejection. A lot of people are asking me, okay, because some of the Legends as well have left Bybit. I know Mark Dutch has left Bybit because of KYC. You got a great alternative, guys, and that is Bitflex. Bitflex is gaining so much in volume. It's getting to a big exchange. Bitflex has been working now for the last few years, but it's gaining right now a lot of popularity, of course, and some of the exchanges are popping up, and Bitflex is definitely a great option at the moment. They're gaining in volume, and you have the link down below if you want a bonus. But not only a bonus, you do get $10 if you only deposit $100 and make a trade. All right, that's it's 10%. They're basically giving you 10% for trading. And they're also giving an Apple Watch, okay, Series 8, guys. Make sure to take advantage. You know, it's a giveaway. It might be a few hundred people that are in the giveaway. It might be thousands, but overall, you can get an Apple Watch Series 8 if you only deposit $100 and make one trade on Bitflex. You automatically, okay, they have your email, you're automatically in for the giveaway. And the good thing is that you do get $10 worth of bonus, okay? That's great. For the small fish, it's great, right? You know, there is higher bonuses, of course, if you deposit more. But for the small fish, it's very, you know, a lot of people don't have $10,000 to trade. They don't have $100,000 to trade. Well, for all those people there at small fish, you deposit $100, you're getting $10 worth of bonus. That is 10% on top of your capital, and you can make small trades of $5, $10. You know, you get that bonus by depositing $100 and making one trade. You got the Bitflex tutorial as well down below, guys, because a lot of people don't know how to use the exchanges. There is a tutorial down below just below the description, okay? I explain how it works, how to deposit, how to stop loss, enter a trade. All the tutorials down below for Bitflex, guys, gaining very much in popularity at the moment as Bybit is doing KYC. My favorite, I'm not afraid of KYC. It doesn't matter. My favorite one is Bybit, of course, still for the moment. But if you want another option, Bitflex is the way to go, guys. Good second option. So we got 28,800 incoming, says Eddie. We need to acknowledge that this is very much a possibility. This zone right now is empty. This is an empty zone. How many times? This could be a kind of a distribution event, right? And then finally, you're going to get that movement down. It's definitely a possibility. The only way you can do this is managing your risk. There's people that I know for certain right now in the world, there will be hundreds, if not thousands of people building up short positions at this range with their stop losses all the way up here, thinking that the price will get an epic crash. There are thousands, guys, of people that are building up shorts. And personally, not institutions maybe. They're probably, you know, a lot of retail as well. And this is why we need to understand that there is a high chance that this could absolutely blast through the range. So if you do attempt any kind of short opportunity, trade, scenario, whatever, you want to get in at the highest level possible. Manage your risk, low leverage. Look at it as a swing trade, and you know the deal. You know, we could not stress this enough. Who did take that short? I know Aditya took the short. But yeah, anyway, going back to Mark Dutch answer here. Yeah, no doubt that there's been a significant pump here. Is this a good long position? The only thing you could do here is manage your risk. No doubt the April highs And the 382 Fibonacci right now is not a bad option for a long, in my personal opinion. It's, yeah, we also got a nice high volume node from this trading zone. I'm not sure with the fixed volume profile we're going to see that zone right there. Yeah, we got a relatively nice high volume node here from the 3rd and 4th of July. Did not provide support, but it is providing, it did not provide resistance, sorry, but it is providing support. Prices just rocket through that level, and the reaction has happened. So what is a reaction, you might ask me? Well, basically going to the lower time frames, this is a reaction. Price is reacting at this level, and this could be a pivot zone where it actually will reverse. The only thing here you can do is manage your risk. So if you are going to attempt a long position here, the best thing you could do is manage your risk, okay? How can I manage your risk? Well, risking a small percentage of your capital, thinking that the highs could potentially be tested again, and you're having a relatively tight stop loss. So you could say I'm risking, in this case, it's a little bit risky as we're getting a big rejection on the higher time frames from an important level, and this could end up in a devastating collapse. So the people that are shorting from this range are absolutely making some huge gains. So this is the thing, you know, am I going to risk 0.5% of my capital here to potentially gain 2% or 2.5%? This is the only way we could look at this scenario here. However, it's not my favorite zone for a long, even though we acknowledge that we're getting a reaction, we're getting supported. It's very much a possibility. So, I mean, this is the only way we could manage this for a very good risk management trade. So, I mean, that's the best thing I could say. But looking at the higher time frames, yeah, we need to acknowledge that this has just been a clear rejection from the level. We have, hey, the percentage is going lower from the people here on the poll. We got 750 votes. Is this Bitcoin pump a fake out? It was 70% just about 10 minutes ago. It's currently at 62. 62% of people say yes, it's a fake out. So 32%, 38% is saying no. So it's kind of, this is the thing, you know. Usually, I know some of my community are very, very smart. So maybe it is going to be a fake out. But usually the herd are wrong, all right? So if we are 1,000 people here and, you know, 700 people are shorting and 30% are longing, you know, maybe 30% are going to be right. You know, this is what you get in trading when most of the retail thinks something, right? Because I don't think I have much whales here following my channel. 750 votes, says Deck. When likes, yeah, this is the thing. We got 750 votes and like button is down, guys. Like I said, if we get over 500 likes in this stream, we're having a 2-hour live stream tomorrow, guys, to analyze the situation and talk about risk management, talk about levels. Have a great live stream. I just bought some more Pepe 2.0. Come on, this is very, you know, this is Pepe 2.0. I bet it's up quite a lot. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. This is crazy. I almost bought this coin. I made some really nice gains on Pepe. I mean, I think, you know, I put $1,000 and it went all the way to $11,000. So I made over a 10x on Pepe when it came out. And I thought, you know, should I put another $1,000 on this one, right? Just for fun, basically, because this is basically just playing, right? In my opinion, but no doubt that the gains can be crazy. You know, the best coin, the best performing altcoin that I had this year, no doubt has been Pepe. And I only put 1K just for fun, like, and it was on a live stream. I said, hey, you know what? After this live stream, I'm going to put, you know, $1,000 on Pepe. It turned to 11K. I'm like, oh my goodness, should have put 10K on it and made 100K, right? But anyway, I've been seeing this one for the last few days. And you know what? The funny thing about Pepe is Pepe 2.0. Did you miss Pepe? Here is your second chance. Come on, guys. It's absolutely crazy. There'll be a Pepe 3.0 once Pepe 2.0 pumps. So you can have you know, more altcoins. If Pepe 3.0 comes out, okay, next month after Pepe 2.0 does a 10x in the next coming weeks, I will buy some Pepe 3.0. Come on. I made gains on Pepe, first Pepe. This is up 50% today. What a crazy market, guys. We live in an era where you can obviously lose a huge amount of money, okay? No doubt. You need to be careful, you know. This is why I don't mind losing $1,000 if I do put it on one of these meme coins, okay? It doesn't matter for me. But a lot of people will not put $1,000, of course, because they don't want to lose that amount. But it's why not? You know, this is community driven. You know, I remember seeing this altcoin. I'm not sure if it was yesterday or before yesterday, and it's already pumped 50%. So, you know, absolutely crazy. This could absolutely rocket, no doubt. It can rocket. It can crash. It can. For the moment, it is pumping like crazy here in the last 24 hours. So you might think that this is up quite a lot since it came out, but it's not up that much. I think it's up about, you know, since it's been officially launched here on CoinGecko. I think it's been about, it's done about maybe a 200%, so maybe a 3-4x. This could be absolutely crazy. But Thug Life token, you heard about it. Thug Life token. Oh my goodness. Is that another meme season? Meme coin season seems like. Thug Life token. It's not on CoinGecko, so like birds, yeah. Pepe 2.0. Where can you buy this? MEXC, BitGet. Yeah, they've been launched already in a couple of exchanges. So Pepe 2.0. How crazy is that? It's the age of idiocracy. Yeah, it is. We live in some... How about BCH? BCH, Bitcoin Cash. I used to be a holder of Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash is... This is classic. Bitcoin Cash is... If it's Bitcoin season... And Bitcoin Cash is an altcoin, right? You could class it as an altcoin. Bitcoin Cash, if Bitcoin has a huge run up, Bitcoin Cash usually follows, maybe not instantly, but days after a major rally. So what was curious about here, Bitcoin Cash, is, you know, Bitcoin having a massive pump back here in the start of the pump. 15th of June was the start of the pump. Bitcoin Cash started pumping 5 days later after Bitcoin was starting this major rally to the upside. Okay, so Bitcoin Cash started pumping when Bitcoin was already going from $25,000 to $28,000. This was the moment where Bitcoin Cash started pumping, when Bitcoin already pumped a lot. So the thing about Bitcoin Cash is it follows Bitcoin and it usually lags a few days behind. So, I mean, you could very much take advantage of some moves on Bitcoin Cash. You know, if Bitcoin suddenly rallies or drops here, you know, in the next coming days, right? Say Bitcoin drops down to $28,000 in a matter of a few days. You can, and Bitcoin Cash hasn't dropped yet. You can very much be sure that Bitcoin Cash will likely follow, and you know it's a kind of an indicator, right? Because Bitcoin Cash lags behind Bitcoin a little bit, but it's a really good indicator. You know, if Bitcoin Cash does look like it's going to get a reversal, and Bitcoin does get that reversal first, make sure to be ready, because Bitcoin Cash, you know, with technical analysis and good risk management, will likely get that reversal. Anything is possible. Of course it is. Market makers coming to squeeze out aggro early shorts. See if shorts have diamond hands and keep margins. There's no doubt that this level over here is the most exciting level that we have for Bitcoin. Why is this the most exciting level for Bitcoin? Well, for me, it's clear. it's the most important neckline for a massive rejection or an explosive breakout, guys. It's very exciting. So the only way you can trade this is obviously with good risk management always. This is the most exciting level for Bitcoin. It's the most exciting level. We had a failed test in April. We are consolidating at this zone for weeks. I would happily say that this could be building up for a rocket fuel, guys. Get your moon boots on, guys, because we're going to the moon with the moon boys. Get your moon boots ready, guys, because Bitcoin could be mooning and could pump to $35,000, $40,000, $50,000. We don't want to get too moony, okay? But no doubt it's a building up phase here for Bitcoin. This happened, the most important neckline of the bear market in 2018, guys. Rocket fuel. Hey, not saying it's going to happen, just saying it's very much a possibility. Everything points out that it could build up to that breakout. On the other side, I'm talking about a shorting scenario. Of course, you know, we could not emotionally trade. We need to have some technical strategies. And, you know, I could say we're breaking out to $40,000 and then just at the beginning of the stream, I'm talking about a short position. We don't mix the possible technical analysis and projections with our trading. We do not do that. The traders we are technical, right? So yeah, if we get a shorting opportunity, we will take it. Moon boots. Yes, get your moon boots and your moon helmet on. I got my spot orders ready. Absolutely phenomenal. Spot orders to sell, I guess, maybe. Selling during the, you know, scale out from the pump. Teddles, thanks for joining the live stream. Teddles is part of the Legends trading community. Right. What do you think will happen to Bitcoin? I think we are building up for an explosive breakout. Whether we do get the corrective move, guys, if we do correct down to 29K range, I think it's in a very important level, like I've been mentioning on the latest videos and with the legends. I think this zone will just be a buy zone. There's a lot of confluence at the $29,000 range. If it were to get a failed breakout on this attempt, I would personally be looking for swing long opportunities because, yeah, no doubt, I think that we're going to build up here into a massive run up. If that does not break out now in the next coming days. So yeah, so far, you know, if you haven't longed here, it's difficult to long at this moment. But we talked about a short. It's very technical, fail, liquidity grab, short position. On the other side, let's do some TA here on the lower time frames. But nothing has changed. We are getting supported here from the April highs. We are back testing April highs. This could be a back test after faking out so many times from it, right? It's back testing that level, and it's all back. It is back testing a high volume node that was created the last few days. Come on, I mean, it's a bouncing level. You want to get into long here, then the only good thing you could do is manage your risk very much. But the preferred option, of course, would have been that short position because this could turn out into really, really profitable short trade. Will we get the short squeeze? Remember, guys, when we talk about this scenario, we are defensive. If I would have jumped into this short position that we mentioned at the beginning of the live stream, I would have, I would definitely protect position. You know, you're in a nice position right now. You could protect it easily at the 31,400. You had time to get into the short and decide if that was a good short or not. And I would have taken some off the table here. Because then, then what's, if the price were to get a movement up, then I know that the haters out there are going to come and say, hey, you said this was a good short. Yeah, but the short must be protected already. Must be protected. That's the game. There will always be one that buys the all-time high. Absolutely. Let's continue here with the comp section, guys. Destroy that like button. If we get to 500 likes, we'll be doing a live stream tomorrow to take a look at some setups, do that educational content. Let's get to 500 likes. We'll do a 2-hour live stream tomorrow. If no 500 likes, no live stream. Shouldn't shorts had been squeezed already? Very good. The bar could come down to 23, 24K. Woo. Imagine that. I mean, this could build up. No doubt, this could be the epic short that you have been waiting for. Very much possible. This could be the epic short that can not only take you to 29K, it could take you much lower. Interesting fact. Why does BTC keep on messing with my feelings? Yes, I know it does. Deck Wong Fet, I know it does. It does with mine as well. Can we have an OE? Can we have an OE? Why doesn't Bitcoin go to therapy? Because it's already on the blockchain. It doesn't need another emotional blockchain. Protect your moon. Protect your moon. Moon mission, guys. Is this moon mission, or is it a failed, is it going to be like the Challenger where it's going to rocket and it's going to absolutely collapse? Hopefully not. Matic, please, says Mystic TA. What is going on with Matic? Altcoins, what are altcoins doing? Altcoins are not doing much. A little bit of a small local uptrend. Not much to say about Matic. Matic did create a small liquidity grab from this last one of these higher lows, which was this one. Liquidity grab, and then came down to the 618 and got the bounce. That is very much a strategy that we like to implement when we create a swing failure pattern. No doubt that this is a significant neckline here at the 75 cents. Could we get rejected? We're just gonna have to see that exhaustion moment to see if the price will roll down from that zone. No doubt it's we're trending down, of course, on Matic. Could we hit the level and reverse, okay, and back test it as support? That would be a potential long scenario if we were to see Matic flipping, setting at 75 cents. If we were to get that successful breakout. So far it is resistance. So far we are trending down, so it could reject. Let's see. The best way is to check the consolidation and have good risk management. If you are going to have a short attempt, stop above the highs of the consolidation to see if we are going to roll down here in the next coming days. If we were to get that rejection here on Matic. The most important level that I do see available here, looking at basic technical analysis. Hey, basic, simple support and resistance sometimes is the best thing. No fancy indicators. I like to go through the basics first, and then we can go through more advanced, tools such as, session volume profile, point of control, take a look at Fibonacci, and delta and, footprint and rest and whatsoever, right? But overall, I remember talking about this support level where, saying, hey, we have a significant level here of support that has been broken and got resistance. Was a possible short scenario. This actually got a reaction here for a couple of days. This is on the daily chart. So, that was a shorting opportunity. Support turning into resistance after a breakout. Classic, easy textbook technical analysis that can be implemented with good risk management. What is going on with Bitcoin? What is going to happen? Are we crashing down? Are we going to pump? So far, it's holding the range, guys. We could get the bounce from this level. It is support. It is reacting as support. April highs, 382 from the lows to the highs created in between yesterday and today. 382 Fibonacci, April highs. High volume node from this range. We got a nice high volume node that is acting as support. Did not act as resistance. We blasted through the level, but right now it's acting as support. The bounce possibility is there, guys. Are you going to risk a little bit of your capital to get into a long position and have good risk? It is all up to the trader. Thanks for Matic. Looking for Matic. You're very much welcome. I want to take a look at all of the altcoins that everybody wants to take a look at. Liquidity grabs at support and resistance is king. No doubt about that. Absolutely, Leonardo. Andy, King of Spain, Game Pro. Thank you very much, my man, for those kind words. Hi, Andy. Solana, please. I asked Samuel in the Legend Discord chat, but he is busy. Yeah. We got Samuel as well. Sam is also part of the Legends trading community. He is a coach. Oh my goodness. The thing about it was very difficult to take advantage on this possible bump and run scenario. This did happen very, very nicely. We talked about this morning on the Legends trading community. However, it's very hard to chase the long, right? We're going to have to look for strategies where we're chasing the pump. But it's very difficult to get good risk management when you're chasing the pump or you're chasing the dump, right? Sometimes it works out good. You just market order and go with the trend. But yeah, just talking about Sam. Sam is also, joined as a coach in the Legends trading community, and he is providing insane technical analysis. Okay, so yeah, so far so good with Sam. If you want those daily updates from me and from Sam on the Legends trading community, you have the link down below in the description, guys. We talk about setups and scenarios every single day. So we post videos, charts, descriptions, educational content, possible scenarios, mainly on Bitcoin. If you want that guidance and you want that extra information, you know what to do. It's down below in the description, guys. Legends trading community. Check it out. Bitcoin pumping. Bitcoin is pumping. Will this be a short squeeze scenario from all of the early shorts that have entered here? Did you take profits or not at this level? Are you protecting your short position? Protect profit, protect profit. Did you get into a long position here? Pumping. Yes, sir. We are getting supported. Bullish on Matic. Bullish on Matic. Theta TA. Theta has got to be one of the most bullish decentralized streaming projects that there is in existence at the moment. World is moving to decentralization slowly but consistently. Let's take a look at Theta. What is going on? I need to buy a bag of Theta. I tell you what, I need to buy a bag of Theta. Ooh, this looks so good. Oh my goodness. If you are not buying altcoins at this zones, I don't know where you're buying. I don't know what you're waiting for to buy. It's a classic moment where you're going to buy, and I've been buying some altcoins here for the last few months, and some of them are in a loss, some of them are picking up, but it's just a classic moment, right? You buy and buy the dump and it keeps dumping. This classic meme: buy the dump and it keeps dumping. Buying the dump and it keeps dumping. This is what I did back in 2018 and 2019 and 2020. Buy the dump, keeps dumping. Till I actually made huge amount of gains. The price, suddenly started pumping at some point. It was definitely worth it. Changed my life buying in the bear market. We are in a bear market right now. You will buy and you will wake up tomorrow morning and maybe what you bought yesterday will be in a loss today. It's just a classic way of investing. You will buy every week and you will be in a loss every week. Consistently. This happened to me. I was like, you feel dumb because you're buying and you're losing, you're buying and you're losing. Then COVID came And, you know, I lost 60% of my, well, not lost, but it was down 60% of my portfolio. Same thing is going to happen, guys. The market cycle will happen at some point, whether it's in 2025 or 2028. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We will survive. We'll be accumulating good projects. I think Theta is an absolutely beast of a project. Decentralized streaming, massive token utility. This will have its run up, no doubt. I think it's time to go altcoin shopping. I think it's altcoin shopping season. Never mind altcoin season, because altcoin season is already late. You should be selling in altcoin season. This is altcoin shopping season, where you want to buy when the prices are low and they're flat. Oh my goodness. This is flat. Look at this. This flat, boring action when Theta was at 10 cents. It is the buying season. We are in buying season at the moment, guys. No financial advice, but going to the lower time frames, buying crypto back in 2018 and 2019 changed my life. And I was buying and I was in a loss, and I was buying and I was losing, and I was buying and I was losing, and I was buying and I was losing, till mid 2020 comes and the bull market starts, and you're like, oh yeah, baby, these last few years of buying crypto and losing money was definitely worth it. The cycle will happen again, of course. Maybe this time it's going to be longer. Maybe this time it will be extended. Maybe this bear market will last 5 years. We don't really know at the end of the day. We don't know if there's going to be a massive black swan event, but it doesn't matter. Accumulation, baby. McDonald's. I'm buying Theta right now, thanks. Guys, no, I'm not saying that Theta, I'm no financial advice. Don't buy what I say. If you want to do it, make sure to do your own due diligence. Do your research. No financial advice. I never say what to buy to anyone. I say it's a good buying point. It's a good buying token. But yeah, Theta is you need to check out this project. This is the leading decentralized streaming cryptocurrency, in my opinion, that their token has absolutely insane utility. Mainnet 4.0 launched in 2023. I need to do a little bit of more updates on Theta, because oh my goodness, this is a crazy project. $20 was its all-time high, around about $20. Right, I think around about that range. I think it was its all-time high, if I'm not mistaken. $16, $17 range. Yeah, this is I think this token cannot do 100x, to be realistic. Being realistic from current price levels, a 10x, yeah, you're damn right. It will likely do a 10x in the next coming years, or whether it's the next coming months. Damn right it will. You know, this is an insane project. So going here through the technical analysis, I'm gonna go Theta shopping. I've had it. I've decided I'm gonna do it. Theta shopping today after the stream. It's gonna happen. I got some USDT. I got a bag of US dollar tether. Holding tether is not. Yeah, I've had it. I'm gonna I don't know, 10k on Theta. Buy 10,000 tokens, something like that. It's going to happen. It's going to happen after the stream. What can we say about Theta or with technical analysis? I mean, this is, this accumulation zone that happened in September of 2020, October, November, December. This is a massive reaccumulation event. This left a huge amount of volume. This is insane support, we like it or not. This is massive range of volume. Let's take a look at the volume profile. I mean, we're probably not going to get much. There's more volume down here, of course, from this large range, but I would like to see that. Yeah, I mean, no doubt that it's a wall of volume, as you can see here, right? Big wall of volume right there from this range. So I'm not saying that this is the bottom, but when you do take a look at the weekly chart, this is a failed auction, basically. It's not a failed breakout. It is a failed breakout, basically, yes. From the lows created back in December, for the moment, it is failing to break out because we are above the November-December lows. This could end up in a huge, massive recovery in the next coming months, guys. It is the moment. This is no doubt exhausting selling pressure. No financial advice, but if you do not buy here, I would suggest not buying after a huge, massive rally. Could it drop a little bit more and go to 60 cents, 50 cents? No doubt. This happened to me consistently back in 2018 and 2019. I was buying and things were falling more and more. You were buying the dip, but it keeps dipping. You know, you will get into that very disturbing cycle where you're buying and you're losing, you're buying and you're losing, you're buying and you're losing, you're buying and you're losing. It's just, it happens. Of course it happens. It happens in the bear market. But I can tell you, it is much better than buying and winning, buying and winning, buying and winning, because, you know, you need to sell at some point as well. Hi, Andy. What are your thoughts on High Street? Ticker is high, listed on Binance, and low market cap. Sam, thank you very much for the super chat. Let's take a look at that. Sin Games, thanks for joining the stream, my man. Falling Wedge looks sexy. Falling Wedge on, oh yeah, on Theta, no doubt. I'm going to take a look at that for Sam right away. But this is no doubt a full recipe of explosion at some point. You know, you could arguably discuss it's a falling wedge or a descending channel, whatever. No doubt that this is a full recipe of explosion, guys. You know, at some point in the next coming weeks, it's a full recipe to make a 3, 4, 5x in a matter of weeks. Not guaranteed, but this is what usually what the chart tells you, right? We can take a look at many altcoins that have had, you know, these kind of explosions. What could be an old classic altcoin? Maybe ADA. ADA also on the latest cycle. We don't have much of a descending wedge, but yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, this could be boring, you know. I did not personally buy ADA as an altcoin. I bought many other ones, such as, you know, Link, Cardano, and many other ones that made significant gains. I didn't buy ADA personally, but, you know, this is the thing. You could buy, maybe we're at this stage of the altcoin bear market, where you're going to buy, you're going to be losing. You're going to buy, you're going to lose. You're probably going to get in some gains. Maybe you're still continuing buying, but then you're back down again. But you continue buying and buying, whether you lose or not, because it might take several years, right? And we might see a little bit of more bearish momentum, but that season will come, guys. Let's take a look at this altcoin for Sam right away, because he gave me a super chat. It's ticker symbol high. Let's take a look at high, see if we do have some. Just listed on Binance. Is it listed? Yeah, it must be this one. We'll have to do some research on this one. I have no idea what this crypto coin is. High Street. It listed here. It's been listed over a year. It's been active about over a year ago, right? January of 2022. I would have to do some research on this one. I have no idea what this crypto is. Congrats to the winners. Okay, it's a metaverse cryptocurrency. Explore, shop, have fun. It seems like a metaverse crypto, so it's in the metaverse and NFT space by the looks of things. I would have to take a look at it. On the chart, it looks a little, you know, hey. It's back at the lows here from last year. I mean, lots of the cryptos are back at the lows. I don't know if you want to accumulate this crypto. I don't know what the tokenomics or anything, but I can already tell you that after this significant pump and this retracement, you know, there's not much more downside for usually when you take a look at the charts on this. So yeah, I would expect that this could, you know, this is impulsive, this is corrective, you know. When will the next impulsive move happen? You know, it's just a matter of time till that happens, I guess, just by looking at the charts. And this could, trust me, this could go for weeks and weeks and weeks till it actually has that pump at some point. But no, I cannot do the research right now on the live stream. We'll check it out. But, you know, if it's metaverse and stuff like that, I'm personally not interested very much on these small cap, you know, metaverse NFT kind of projects, in my personal opinion. So Bitcoin's getting the bounce. Who did long this level? Who entered a long position here? Let me know. The fake out of the fake out incoming on BTC. Yeah, this is the thing, right? Early shorters might get stopped out. We might get another event here, and then that will be the proper fake out, right? Fake out after fake out. Well, let's try and catch the proper one, right? It's pumping. You're damn right it's pumping. No financial advice. We talked about the short. We talked about a possible long. No, who took the long position? What we talk about here is good risk management, of course. No. Where is it? There it is. There it is. There it is. Could it happen? Did you enter the long position? Are you protected already from this bounce? I mean, we could hit the 618 and get rejected. 50% 618, it's a possibility. If I would be in that long position, I would personally protect if I entered a long here. It's a good time to protect. You could actually have another test of the highs. Do you want to take profit at the 618? This is up to the trader, of course, but there is a chance. If we got a bounce here, there is a chance to come all the way up to the highs. Not going to lie, there is a chance. So if you want to hold that long position and test the highs, you got that possibility. Yes, I am in a long, says Dahlia. Very nice. I am protected in profit, says Felipe. God damn it, you guys. Andy TA on Gala, please. Can you look at Reef? I took it right before you talked about it. Proud of myself, says Russ. Absolutely phenomenal, guys. What a live stream. What a live stream. We're talking about setups. We're talking about short with risk management. We got a deep corrective move. We're getting a consolidation at the April highs with a high volume node here from the last few days. We could get supported from this level. Do you want a long? Do you don't want a long? If you long, you know the deal. You got to have very good risk, guys. Manage your risk. Tight-ish stop losses. Don't let the market take your gains. Don't let the market makers take your capital. If they do, make sure that it's a small amount. If you're in for a winner, be patient. You could be making some profits. Don't be greedy. Take some profits always. 20%, 40%, 60%. Leave 40% open for the next run up. Then you can take some more profits. We know the deal, guys. Sam, thank you for taking a look at high for me and sharing your perspective. Thank you and great work. Yeah, I didn't give a little bit of, I could not talk about the project because I haven't done research, but overall, do your research here on this one, you know. Don't know if it's tokenomics or I don't know. Anyway, don't know it's tokenomics. Staying in my short from 31,450. Dun dun dun. We got Anthony here saying, I am staying inside of my short. I am not fearful from this pump. The price will likely fail and continue a massive descent in the next coming hours. Very much possible. If you are in that short position, you know, you could be protecting position. You could be in for a winner at the moment. You could be in for a winner because you're in a short and you're in a long. You are hedging. You are in two profitable trades. Of course, my short position would be less because this would be more of a day trade. But you're in a hedge position right now. So you're in a short and you're in a long. Both of them can be protected at this moment. On this live stream, we talked about the possible short and the possible long trade. The possible short and the possible long trade. So if you shorted at 31,400 and you longed at 31,050, you could be in two positions, winning positions, one of them being a short and one of them being a long, and you can be protected on both and you're in for a winner, right? Take profit on both of them is my suggestion always, and let the rest one battle, right? There is a possibility in hitting this range and getting rejected, okay? So you might get stopped out at break even with this one. That only means that you should be taking profits from your long and analyzing the situation to jump into the next short. I was in a short and now in a long. What about short? You know what? I actually bought some Sora token. It's Sora. Yeah, it's in a massive downtrend. You know, this has to be my biggest loss. It's in a big aggressive downtrend and it's just falling and falling and falling. You know, it is what it is. I still strongly believe that this will have, you know, this is a very interesting project. But this one absolutely wrecked, okay? This one wrecked. I'm really down. This is for the moment, it's the biggest loss from altcoin investment. Of course, I don't put a huge amount of altcoins, of capital on an altcoin. But this one is trending down aggressively. It's down 20%. It's my biggest altcoin loss in my portfolio. But obviously, I don't go crazy on altcoins, right? I go more crazy on Bitcoin, on Chainlink, on bigger altcoin projects. On these small altcoins, you only need $100 or $1,000 to make massive gains. This is at 1 million market capitalization at the moment. You know, if this goes to 100 million market cap, which is still a baby, you know, it's 100x from current price levels. So you need to go small on these ones. These are high risk, potential high reward cryptos, but this one is absolutely getting destroyed. The bad thing about this token, of course, it's inflationary, but Ethereum has also been inflationary for years, right? Ethereum has had, you know, if we do take a look at Ethereum, Ethereum doesn't have a max supply, right? It is basically, well, now with the staking 2.0, it's kind of deflationary because you have a burning mechanism, but obviously it's a different thing. But Ethereum has always been inflationary. So yeah, Sora token, I still believe in it. It doesn't matter. It's going down. You know, I did buy some yesterday. I'm down from what I bought yesterday, but I don't go crazy. I put a few $100, dollar cost average, because these are the kind of altcoins that are really risky. You can lose 90% of what you invest. You can be down 90%. You know, that is my personal choice, you know. But I will be happy to come back into a stream maybe in the next coming years, because if this does go to $100, I'll say, hey, remember that token that was absolutely bleeding? Happy to say it made over 100x, right? This one all-time high, you know, this one is completely dead. But the project is working, you know. The project is there. The team is updating. There's stuff coming. There is a little bit of, you know, doubt, of course, because of the massive downtrend. This is my personal opinion. You know, this all-time high was $900 almost back in 2021. No guarantee. This is like looking at Terra Luna, right? You're not going to, you know, it might go to zero. It might go to 0.000. It's a possibility. I'm willing to take that risk. Okay. I am willing to take that risk because the amount that I've invested in is insignificant, right? Compared to the rest of my portfolio. So I'm happy to hold that loss, okay? This could go to 10 cents and to 5 cents. It's possible. you need to take your own risk. So, but it's worth a chance. I always, if you want to make it big in crypto, like, when I did it back in 2018, 2019, you always need to buy one of these, 3 or 4 of these really, they're good projects, but they can bleed aggressively. Really small little market cap, 1.7 million. I never thought that this would go all the way down here. And invest a small amount, because a small amount can make you absolutely huge gains. You always have to have those high risk to reward ones in your portfolio, whether it's 3, 4, 5 tokens. They need to be there, because they're the ones that could potentially make you, life-changing gains. So anyway, yeah, I'm not scared to talk about it. No doubt, this one has been absolutely bleeding for the last. You look at this; it's in a constant downtrend. It had a major pump here, but overall, it's a bleeding. It's a massive big downtrend for the last couple of months. It is. I'm happy. I bought some yesterday. I can show you. I actually bought it on Uniswap, but I did buy some of this token yesterday. Let me just quickly go here through. Where is it? Hang on a second. I don't want to put the information here. Never mind. But I want to prove to you that I did buy some of this token. Not much. Didn't go crazy. Right. Let's take a look. Can we look at Reef? Let's take a look at Reef. Andy, what did you have for breakfast this morning? I am going to get Jacks. Yeah. We need to have these risky guys. If you have a portfolio of altcoins of $10,000 or $100,000, I don't know. But say it's you have a portfolio of $10,000. I think the average Joe right now in crypto might have something like that. Or 1,000 or 10,000 or 50,000, I don't know. But say you have a $10,000 on these altcoins, it should be about 5% of your portfolio. So if you have $10,000, $500 should be in like risky altcoins, right? Because you don't need more to make massive gains in the next coming years. If it goes to zero, then yeah, okay, $500 out of my 10,000 portfolio has gone to zero. Well, it's not the end of the world, but a lot of people do go a little bit crazy. I have heard stories of people getting into Dogecoin, Shiba Inu at high prices and losing millions of dollars, right? You've always see those stories in crypto where people just go crazy and they invest, life savings into some dodgy altcoins, Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm happy to lose a few $1,000s on a Sora token, right? I'm happy to do so, but check it out. This is, check it out. Do your research. This is in an aggressive downtrend and can go to 10 cents, 5 cents, or even lower. So it's my personal risk. I'm happy to lose a few $1,000s on this project if it goes to zero. It doesn't matter. So Reef. Let's take a look at Reef. You know what I think a good project is Rune. Interoperability. Rune, I think Thorchain. Thorchain is a good project, no doubt. Interoperability. They're going to be, cross-chain swaps. I think this is important. This is definitely a project that I do think will survive and gain traction in the next bull run. Reef, I haven't done much research on Reef, but I have heard about Reef before, but I personally haven't done my research on this one. Reliable, extensible, efficient, fast. Blockchain for DeFi, NFTs and gaming. What is the chart telling us for Reef? It's still in a very aggressive downtrend, like a lot of the altcoins. A lot of the altcoins have been bleeding for months. So, yeah. What can I say about TA on this one? Do we have more price data? Bitflex, Binance. Let's take a look at this. Whoa, what's this? Reef, US dollar, Tether, Binance. Do we have here? Yeah. We don't have much more price history, so it's probably kind of ultimate low levels on Reef. But if you believe in this project, you know, this is, I wouldn't say it's a kind of a descending wedge structure. So no doubt that if it's a good project and altcoin season will come in the next coming weeks, there's no doubt that this is a zone where you could potentially accumulate. On the lower time frames, technical analysis on this, yeah, it could go a little bit crazy. Lower time frame technical analysis on this is I mean, we need to understand that we're still very much in a downtrend. The impulsive moves are to the downside, the corrective moves are up. Impulsive to the downside, corrective move up. So this could find a wall of resistance at some point. It is currently at the 618 fib level from the start of this drop. So we already got rejected here. From the start of the drop here on Reef to the low, you're already getting rejected at the 61865, you know, already corrected. I would say, you know, what about, 10% almost from the 618. This is a corrective move to the upside, unfortunately. So we could see a little bit of more downside before we get a recovery. You know, no signs that this is the bottom, you know. There is no signs that this could be the bottom. So trending down for the moment. Getting some resistance at the 618. So just constantly creating lower highs at the moment. So you could say that this could... Doge long-term chart is the most battle tested. There is no other alt chart like Doge, not even ETH. Dogecoin looking absolutely crazy. Come on, people, need 500 likes, otherwise no 2-hour live stream. I'm not going to the store for my popcorn. Then he spent almost 2 hours today. Yes, very true. It was an exciting live stream. We talked about the scenarios. Possible long, you could be protected. Possible short, also mentioned at the beginning of the live stream. You could always take these, take these decisions and have very good risk, guys. Make sure that those stop losses is an insignificant amount of your capital so you can survive and take the next good trading decision. That's what I can say. So let's take a look at the poll. We're over 1,000 votes at the moment. Is this Bitcoin pump a fake out? 62% of people say yes. Wow, still the majority says it's a fake out. So yeah, interesting. Over 600 people out of 1,000 say it's a fake out. Hi Andy, any advice on how to attractive to hot chicks? Asking for me. Yeah, no advice on that. I guess do CrossFit, be happy, be a gentleman. Ask Mark Dutch, he does know. Ask my moderator Mark Dutch, he will tell you how to. He will give you some advice, financial advice on that. Right, Gala is also a great project. Gala, I think, is going to absolutely rule the gaming industry. Of course, it's just a lot of speculation at the moment. But I think this one's an insane project. And yeah, no doubt that Gala will be something very, very big in the near future. Gaming will still have its uptrend that it's been having for decades, and it will still be very much trending to the upside. And Gala, I think, has a big spot in the near future for crypto gaming. But right now, with technical analysis, I do like this for a potential recovery. Like I said, the impulsive move is to the upside with volume. This is very choppy, corrective move. You could arguably discuss it's a 3-wave down, and this is just getting ready for a rocket move. It's just this chart is classic for a run up where it happens in the next coming days or the next coming weeks. It's just a classic event. If Bitcoin does manage to survive and starts breaking the $30,000 range successfully, I can not guarantee you, but I can tell you that it's highly likely that if Bitcoin explodes out of this Jesse Livermore's ascending accumulating cylinder, and goes to 40K and even above, and this is very much a possibility when you're hitting the most important resistance level that Bitcoin has faced in its history, because it's the biggest resistance level that Bitcoin has faced in its history. If not, prove me wrong. It is this one right now. Back in the past, it was this one, but right now it is this one right over here. This could lead to an explosive breakout. If this does happen, I can tell you already that we could see a huge, more, not a huge, but we will see an altcoin rally, right? An altcoin season rally, whatever you want to name it. So we want to be ready for that possible event, because if Bitcoin starts breaking through here in the next coming days, coming weeks, and goes to 40K, I'm going to go altcoin shopping. It will be altcoin shopping season, and I'll go quickly and start buying some altcoins before, that they start popping, right? Because Bitcoin pops first, and then altcoins will likely lead the way. A very important chart to take a look at is the Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance getting a little bit of a pumpy action right now, of course, with Bitcoin pumping. I think it's important. It doesn't matter if Bitcoin dominance pumps and Bitcoin pumps also. It doesn't matter. This could be fresh money coming into crypto, so it doesn't really matter. Altcoins could still pump. Bitcoin dominance does not need to go down for an altcoin season. Of course, it will help, but the dominance pumping and Bitcoin pumping as well. Likely altcoins, a lot of altcoins will pump also. This means that probably there's more fresh money coming into crypto, and most of that fresh money is just going into Bitcoin. So this is why potentially the dominance will go up, and altcoins as well. So, but obviously if the Bitcoin dominance is hitting a resistance and we are going to correct, yeah, no doubt that, the altcoin season will be more powerful. History has been made today. You got that damn right, Felipe. Aditya, if you were a hot girl, I'd proof. You guys here in the comment section. Saito, popcorn. Let's take a look at Saito. Saito is another one. Saito, Andy. Let's take a look at Saito. I think Saito is also a great project. Will it survive? Will it be a scam at the end of the day? I mean, Terra Luna was a great project. I'd never bought Terra Luna, but I know big, influencers, and big people, other people did invest in Terra Luna and saying it was the future of blockchain of this and the other. Terra Luna came out to be a big, massive rug pull. It was a scam. So could it happen to other projects? Absolutely. But this is why we need to diversify. Saito is absolutely boring. Saito is a crypto that right now is just... It did have a pretty nice run up here in, December of 2022. Well, when the other markets were collapsing, Saito had a really interesting run up. But this is just a classic, this is a disbelief rally, right? Kind of a disbelief rally where, it's suckers rally, we're coming back down. So, I'm still invested in this project. I got, this is one of my small altcoin stacks. And, this one I think will, they are active team members. The project is great. I think they will, I got the tab here from Saito, and it's very interesting. Basically, the blockchain, the nodes are run on the browser, and just by browsing, the transactions are validated. That is the whole thing about Saito. So it's early stages, still a lot of development to happen. Will they succeed or not? I don't know. I am willing to put a little bit of my capital into Saito to bet that it will be a successful project. Whether that happens or not, it's all an illusion. It's all a dream. But so far, I like the team. I like the project. They seem legit. It looks strong, solid. Market cap on Saito is relatively small as well. 22 million. It is a small amount of capital. Fully diluted as 100 million. Yeah, no doubt this one can be a strong player in the next bull run. No financial advice, of course. Hi, Andy. Thanks for always being consistent with your work, says Long Mountain. Hey, thank you very much. 10 likes away. Come on, legends. 10 likes away from the 500 likes, guys. Yeah, it's going to happen, guys. It will happen. 200 2-hour live stream, not 200-hour live stream. Imagine that. 2-hour live stream tomorrow to take a look. Andy, what about Metis? Metis the same. Metis is like the Polygon Matic 2.0 or Arbitrum. It's a layer 2. Ethereum, no doubt, is going to be the leading blockchain for DeFi in the next decade. I don't think Avalanche or Solana will overtake. It's just Solana has had issues. Avalanche have had issues. A lot of these blockchain projects have always had some issues. Obviously, Binance Smart Chain will not be DeFi. Binance Smart Chain is highly centralized. Stay away from Binance Smart Chain. I had a huge amount of US dollar tether on the Binance Smart Chain that I couldn't move for a few hours, right? Almost over a day. And I was like, whoa, you know, no more having big stacks of coins, or especially stable coins on the Binance Smart Chain. They are highly centralized. They can decide to close, to pause, you know. Anyway, you know the deal. Ethereum, number one DeFi, decentralized blockchain, will still continue to be so. Of course, they have their issues with the transactions, their speed, the costs, the fees. So we are having layer 2s. Metis, I think, will have its spot for a layer 2 solution on the Ethereum blockchain. They have room. They have room. So it's just in a bear market. It's going to go sideways. If you know, I think it's a great level to accumulate. It will have its spot, just like Arbitrum, just like Optimism, just like Matic. There'll be a lot of layer 2s on the Ethereum blockchain, and they will have their room. 600 likes for 3 hours. Tenos, you got that damn right. You know, just 3 hours on a live stream. My longest live stream was 4 hours. I think I'm not doing that again. But it was, on these occasions, right? New yearly highs is like Bitcoin's birthday, right? Bitcoin's birthday, new yearly highs. Come on, let's do it. Will it reject, guys? I think this live stream was being pretty good. We talked about short setup. We talked about a long setup. So far, they are both in profit because the short was here and the long was here. You can be defensive, you can take profits, you can do whatever you want with your trades. These trades cannot be turning into a losing trade. Your question, where can I trade it? I am not on Bybit. I'm using MEXC, I'm using other exchanges. You know the deal, guys. Bitflex is my number 2 place to go at the moment. Their volume has been going crazy since Bybit was doing KYC, and other ones such as BitGet, they are all kind of falling for KYC for the moment. Bitflex, no KYC required. It takes 30 seconds, just an email and address, and you do have a bonus, of course, down below in the description. There is also an Apple Watch giveaway. They sent this to me, okay, to talk about it, and I'm talking about it right away. Apple Watch giveaway, Series 8, just by depositing $100 and making one trade. It can be a $5 trade if you want. You enter for the giveaway, guys. They will have your email, and they will send you an email if you are the winner for the Apple Watch giveaway, guys. Only $100 to deposit. $10 worth of bonus also will be automatically given to you after that $100 deposit on Bitflex, guys. Check it out. It's a great alternative if you didn't want to do KYC on Bybit. I got this question many times. What are the exchange? Well, MEXC is good. BingX also, they have high volume. Bitflex is gaining in volume and popularity for the last few weeks. So it's definitely a place to go. I will be depositing on Bitflex and looking for swing trades. I'll be using Bitflex for swing trade scenarios. So not using PrimeXBT anymore. Yeah, I do, but I'm focusing on Bitcoin trading. PrimeXBT, I was focusing for S&P trading, but focusing on Bitcoin mostly. Okay, we're looking for a possible short scenario on the ES, but it never happened. I do have an alert here. If we hit this level over here, this last lower high, I will personally maybe get into a short position for a swing trade, right? because it's the 7-8 Fibonacci from the pivot high to the pivot low, and it's this lower high right there. You know, I'm paying attention to that level. I have an alert here, as you can see on the chart, but I'm not doing much trading. I'm just looking for a swing trade on the AS. I'm focusing on Bitcoin 90% of the time. So the thing about trading many markets is just a headache, right? I don't want to have a headache. I'm happy to get into a few trades a week on Bitcoin and make some profits, and that's it. What is the DXY doing? DXY is at a critical zone. It is getting rejected from this bump and run phase, guys. If this were to happen, this is going to be crazy. You know, this might be the moment where Bitcoin pumps above $32,000 and starts rejecting, guys. It's very much a possibility that Bitcoin fails to break out here, and that will be the moment of reversal. It's just everything aligns up. There's massive correlation with the DXY in the long term. If the DXY drops, Bitcoin pumps. If the DXY pumps, I'm getting mixed up. If DXY pumps, Bitcoin drops. So could this be the fake out moment? And DXY is going to start breaking out from this level. It's getting rejected every single time here the last couple of weeks from this lower high resistance trend line. So this is, you know, a bump phase, consolidation. It still hasn't proven its strength. The moment this starts breaking here, this trend line, I can already tell you that this will be looking very scary. The DXY could gain momentum, and I would have to switch bearish on Bitcoin. I'm sorry, because the correlation in between them is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. If I put the Bitcoin chart here together with the DXY, well, you know the deal. You know the deal. Let me just get this here on the left scale. There we go. And well, basically, yeah, I mean, percentage gains. Yeah, like I said, you know, we have Bitcoin here on the orange. Every time the Bitcoin, you know, every time the DXY bottoms and pumps, Bitcoin drops. This was the C19 crash back in 2020. DXY went absolutely bananas. It had a massive pump. There was a lot of fear. A lot of people sold a lot of assets. That's why we got the major crash. So people wanted money, right? Massive C19 alert, black swan event. People don't want to have money in Bitcoin and stocks and stuff like that. They won't cash because who knows how long this could take. People are losing their jobs. So what happens is you have a massive, you know, selling event, right, on 90% of the assets worldwide. And this gains a lot, you know, this makes the DXY get a massive run, right? Because everybody wants cash. So if everybody wants cash, the cash gains value. So that's why we had that spike here of fear. However, on the other side, this was the moment of money printing. This is the moment of money printing. The money printer go brrr, and this is where the DXY started losing value. And that's why this was the bottom for a lot of the assets and Bitcoin. People sold, people panicked, and the big players know the game. When people panic and people sell their assets, then it's time to buy. I did actually buy some Bitcoin here and some other altcoins in the crash while I was in a massive loss, of course. But yeah, you can see the DXY got the drop, Bitcoin pumped. Bitcoin dropped, DXY pumped. So DXY topped in September, October. Bitcoin bottomed in November, December, and started pumping, dropping. So, I mean, this is the thing. If the DXY were to get if we were to get the drop here, the pump, sorry, if we were to get the breakout here for a trend reversal, right? This is a possible bump and run scenario. It's not the most beautiful, but it's definitely a possibility. If we start breaking the trend line here from the lower highs, you know, it's not insanely similar, but it's definitely a reversal moment where you can break out the lower high resistance from this level. And yeah, this could be it could fail miserably. I've seen bump and runs fail miserably. I've seen bump and runs get to the point where it gets to the resistance level to get the breakout and fail. So it could fail and Bitcoin could have its time. This only is valid once you get that successful breakout. You know, choppy action doesn't, you know, you don't want choppy action above the lower high resistance. You want a nice breakout, and then you think, okay, this is a successful breakout. We're likely going to go higher. Thanks for your TA, Andy. You're very welcome. Cheers. November, December 2022 was the buy. I posted it on and go so many downvotes. Yeah, I know. This is the thing. A lot of people were calling for 10K back in. Yeah, this was you know, how many people were calling for 12K and 10K down here? I was buying. I was saying on the live streams, guys, I am buying Bitcoin here. I am buying here. I am buying here. I am buying. I am buying. I am buying. I am dollar cost averaging. And a lot of people were saying, I'm going to buy at 12K. I'm going to buy at 10K. I'm going to buy at 12K on the streams. You know, it was all the time on the streams. I'm waiting for 12K. I guess you're still waiting for 12K to buy then. You know, dollar cost average is the best strategy ever. It works always in time. With time, it works always. Unless you buy in these, you know, risky projects that are going to zero. You are correct too. That's why I'm here, says Long Mountain. Yeah, I've been wrong on many occasions. Okay, I've been wrong a lot of times as well, no doubt. And I'm happy to come. You know, I'm invested in this Sora network token, and this is down big time. You know, I've been buying this at a couple of dollars. You know, I'm down big time on this crypto. I bought some more yesterday. It's suicidal, right? But this is the thing. You will buy and you will lose. You will buy and you will lose. You will buy and you will lose in a bear market. You just need to survive it. Of course, stay cautious on getting hooked up on crazy altcoins. There will be a moment that I will stop buying this altcoin, but I don't mind. I don't mind putting a few $100s on this one every month or every couple of weeks if we do continue down, right? But don't get hooked to an altcoin. And make sure it's a very low amount that you don't mind losing. I don't mind losing, in my opinion, a couple of thousand on this crypto. You know, I'm ready for it. It won't affect me emotionally. So, but this is why you need to do your own due diligence. Stay cautious. Yes, your TA is the best. Thank you very much, Christoph. Casper. Any thoughts on Casper? I don't know. This one did have a massive hype. We don't have Casper here on TradingView. Oh, it is KS. KAS US dollar. What can I say about this one? Yeah, I mean, this one, we don't have much price data. Oh, we got this one. Casper on MEXC. Had an insane run up. I mean, this one had a 10x in a matter of a few months from its launch. Of course, this is a bit of a market cycle kind of bullish momentum. This one did over a 10-15x in a matter of a few months. Okay, so I mean, I think the hype on this one is finished, right? Maybe this one will enter, you know, the classic bear market cycle in the next coming months. Okay. This one has already had a massive hype. It did it over 15x in a few months. Come on, you know, this is the thing. The weird thing about this one. This was one of the only altcoins out of a bunch that entered a bullish market cycle in the bear market, right? And suddenly a lot of people were talking about Casper, but it's happened already. Unfortunately, okay, it's already happened. So this could end up already in that. You know, in that bear market cycle here and get into a boring stage. That's what I can say. You know, the hype has happened. The parabolic run has been broken. So maybe this one has, is a downtrend is very much possible. I'm unemployed and I'm recovering from a stroke. You know, if that is real. All the best, guys. I give you, all the best, Rick. I give you my power to get better. I can't afford to lose $10. Yeah, if that is true, you know, hopefully you are going to get a strong recovery. I really wish you do. When Casper 2.0. Yeah, guys, I think I've been here for quite a long time, guys. I'm hungry. I want to eat something. I need an update with the Legends trading community. You know, what is going on? Is this a good short? Is it a good long? Oh, is this a fake out? What is happening? Stay cautious, guys. This could be, you know, we could get a squeeze from early shorters. We could get another fake out. Maybe this was the one. But the shorting level was here, okay? The shorting level was here. Not here, not here. Because you know the deal. The price might, whoop, come back up. Maybe create another fake out or maybe successfully break out. Manage your risk, guys, on your trades. Thank you very much for joining. You know the deal. Tomorrow is going to happen, guys. 2-hour live stream, 545 likes. You got that right, guys. Remember, if you can not KYC, you live in a restricted area. My second option for no KYC that takes 30 seconds to sign up is Bitflex, guys. They're giving away right now an Apple Watch Series 8. You can get into the giveaway, guys, just by depositing $100 and making one trade. No size, no nothing, one trade. It can be from $10 to $2, right? And you enter that giveaway automatically. Apple Watch Series 8. You do get $10 worth of bonus as well. Obviously, if you deposit more, the bonus will be larger, but this is for the small fish. I know there's a lot of people that cannot, you know, want to start trading. They want to trade with small amounts. You know the deal, guys. Bitflex, number 2 exchange at the moment, gaining with volume and popularity because of the Bybit KYC. But hey, if you want to do Bybit, I personally, Bybit is my number 1 crypto trading platform. $30,000 worth of bonus is still available for the big whales, right? I think you need to deposit something like $250,000 to get $30,000 worth of bonus. But hey, come on, that is over almost 10%, right? Over 10% of bonus. Thank you very much, guys, for your insane support. Tomorrow is going to be a 2-hour live stream. Again, we're going to take a look at setups. We're going to take a look at scenarios. Let's see where the price is tomorrow, guys. For the moment today, hey, bang on. There was a winning trade scenario, also a winning long trade scenario. You can be protected. You can take profits. Let's see if we can get into some nice opportunities on a live stream tomorrow. If not, we can talk. You can join the Legends trading community where there I post every single day. We also got Sam posting on the possibilities. It's not a signals Discord. It's a community where we talk about the technical analysis, the possible setups, and how we can manage to profit from this market. And if we are wrong on some trading scenarios, how to manage our risk. Thank you guys for the insane support, and I will see you in the next one.